Channel's Week in Review. Are Orthodox Jews more happy in their marriages? And Martin Luther King Day gets celebrated Jewishly. It's the Jewish news that's changing your world in this episode of the Week in Review. Hello, and welcome to the Jewish Channel's Week in Review. I'm Stephen I. Weiss. Are Orthodox Jews happier in their marriages than average folks? The Orthodox Union thinks so, and has the numbers to back it up. Margie Rauhut reports.
Are Orthodox Jews satisfied with their marriages? Aleinu Family Resource Center recently teamed up with the Orthodox Union to find out, carrying out the largest survey of Orthodox marriage ever conducted.
There's never been research done to this degree on Orthodox marriages. And I think that there is a lack of awareness in terms of what is stressing couples, and there's a lack of awareness of what we could do about it.
After polling over 3,600 Orthodox men and women from the U.S. and beyond, researchers are happy to report that a very high percentage of them are happy with their marriages.
We're talking about somewhere in the 70 to 80% range who are saying, men and women, who are saying that they are happy. They're rating their marriages as very good or excellent.
To put that into perspective, that's at least 10% higher than the U.S. population at large, where 62.9% of men and 59.5% of women say they're happy with their marriage. But not everything the survey found was positive. To find out what the biggest challenges are for Orthodox marriage, see the full broadcast version of the Week in Review.
Thank you, Margie. Martin Luther King Day carries a lot of meaning for Americans across the country, and one synagogue tried to capture a particularly Jewish meaning with an evening of Jewish gospel. Christian Needon has that story.
The Prince of Kosher Gospel paid an energized visit to Manhattan's Stephen Wise Free Synagogue on Martin Luther King Day, as Joshua Nelson and his band helped raise money for Haitian relief. With his unique approach to Jewish music and style, Nelson reassured the audience of his kosher credentials.
To those of you who don't know, I am really Jewish. All my life. Ani Yecholet Be'ivri Kol Kach, lived in Israel for 2 years, studied at the Hebrew University and HUC, speak pretty fluent Hebrew. But being black, I don't feel that I have to lose my identity by being of the Jewish faith.
That identity was forged growing up in nearby Newark, New Jersey, with maternal Jewish roots that go back to Senegal, Africa. But Nelson said that being black means he isn't always accepted by a Jewish community that's mostly white.
There was one person that said to me, he said, "Joshua, how far does your Jewishness go back?" I said, "What do you mean? How far does my Jewishness connect to your community?" Well, that's the beginning of racism, when you don't see someone else as your equal because they're not like you. The beginning of repairing racism is understanding that I don't have to come from your community to be your equal.
And Nelson said that one of his Jewish heroes is the late Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, who marched with the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
He knew that being Jewish was a little bit more than the rituals. Thank God for Reform Judaism. He knew that being Jewish was more than just the Hebrew language. And to those of us who only identify Judaism by its symbols of stars of Davids and taluses and tefillin and dreidels for Hanukkah, Judaism is a little bit more, is a little deeper than that, just like it's more than skin deep. It is about morals and ethics. It's about that place where we can identify and unify ourselves with the world at large.
To see more with Nelson and this event that got an Upper West Side audience out of its seats, tune into the full broadcast version of the Week in Review.
Thank you, Christian. That's all for this week. From all of us here at the Jewish Channel, be well. The Jewish Channel is available on cable: IO Optimum Cable Channel 291, Time Warner Cable Channel 528, RCN Channel 268, Verizon Fios Channel 900, and Cox Cable Channel 1. For more information, visit tjctv.com.